Many of you out there desire what your body needs and what your body should avoid. And many of you would probably think water's just water. Water's the basic important source to what your body needs to thrive, what it needs to survive. Now, as you may know, or what could surprise you, all these waters that are known to you, there's more than it meets the eye, and not in a good way. And let me explain. There are three parts to what this water is, all the waters that you know are composed of: ORP, pH, and the molecular structure. Now, molecular structure is not as bad, but it can affect the way how your body needs to hydrate itself. Like, let's just start there first. Molecular structure of waters are usually ranging from 17 to 26 molecules big, and our cells have a little hole called an aquaporin, and it only allows 5 to 7 molecules big. So you might be one. So you could probably consider, like, for example, if you drink too much, you might feel a lot of sloshing in your stomach. That's because that's how your body is trying its real best to try and absorb whatever water you just consumed, because the cells are too big. It's probably taking maybe a part of it, but then it's just going all the way down, and then when you go to the bathroom, you're basically peeing it all out in the end. So you're only taking like a minimal of what water you just consumed, like a minimal, maybe a trace, maybe a little bit of it. And as for pH, the pHs of this water can probably range from either a 7.5, which is, or an 8, which is ranging like kind of alkaline, like for example, Fiji, Essentia, core water. However, the waters out there are usually Fiji, however, is probably the healthiest water that you can possibly drink if you don't know about Kangen water. However, the other ones, the reason why they're alkaline is because they've been added with sodium bicarbonate. It's basically baking soda. So you're being swindled. So it's best to drink Fiji water if you don't know about this. The water that I drink, Kangen water. And as for ORP, ORP stands for oxidation reduction potential. It measures the degree to which a substance is oxidizing or not. Like, for example, if you cut an apple, it turns brown as the air because it's in the open air. The waters that you drink, like for example, Fiji water, yes, Fiji water has ORP. It's positive, and it relates to how you want to seek negative results. So you want it to have a negative waters to have a negative charge, not a positive one. Because if it's positive, it's literally aging your blood because our blood has iron in it, so it rusts us from the inside, and it can actually cause you to go into many diseases later on because oxidation leads to oxidative stress, the main leading cause to cancer. And for example, for the same thing, for acidity leads to hyperketoacidosis, which can lead to type 1 diabetes. So let's talk about the water that I drink, Kangen water. Kangen water was mostly known as ERW, electrically reduced water, which was interpreted by an incredible philosopher named Michael Faraday in the late 1700s to the early 1800s. And in later times, the 1950s, scientific research was conducted into several locations around the world and found natural bodies of water that were basically ERW. And Kangen water soon began to develop uh, later on, and people started creating these machines over here, which started replicating that kind of water. And this water is microclustered, so it passes through the cell easily because it's only around 5 to 6 molecules big. So it hydrates the body 60% faster than any of the waters out there. And as you can see over here, the machine produces these types of waters. You can just read that for a bit. And it's actually really true because of this right here, like for example, strong alkaline water, it washes out vegetables, pesticides a lot faster than it would with tap water. You'd be really surprised. You should definitely come to a demo if you are ever close to an Enagic store. And this other person right here, Dr. Otto Warburg, he explained how cancer cannot thrive, or any other disease cannot thrive in an alkaline environment, and Kangen water is naturally alkalizing. However, I must say that The FDA has not approved that this water cures, prevents, or treats any disease. So, yeah, the FDA does not approve of it. However, this water can give the ability to fight for infections or to defend itself. Like, for example, or heal itself, really. Like, for example, if you cut yourself, it creates new skin. That's basically what this water does. It basically just speeds up the process. Again, I'm not asking you to run a marathon, not asking you to eat more vegetables, exercise, or buy medicine. I'm just asking you to try some of this water because this water has definitely changed my life. Because I was diagnosed with ASD, autism spectrum disorder, and as you can tell from me breaking from my sentences just to get to what I'm saying, you can tell that I'm struggling a little bit because that's what autism is. It wasn't as bad as before because without this water, I was stuck. But with this water, I'm free. And I really want people who are like me to open up as well. Thank you guys for listening, and I can't wait for the next speech. Bye.